So this is the earliest that the pond has ever frozen over the way it is now. Usually it looks like this in late January, early February. So it looks like we're going to be in for quite a long, tough winter. This is the second snowfall so far of the season, and it's only, what is it, the 6th or something of December. So let's have a look at what I need to do to keep the fish alive and safe. First of all, I've got 2 bubblers there and there. I'll keep those running, but eventually when it gets really, really cold, they will close up, and then that's when I have to turn the bubblers off. But keeping those on helps to keep a hole in the ice, and obviously helps to keep the water aerated for the fish. So you can see over here, I leave the waterfall running the whole year. It never gets turned off. Especially important in the winter, so that it can circulate the warmer water, helps to keep the pond a little warmer for the fish, but more importantly it circulates the oxygen so that the fish can breathe. But you can see what's happening here. Over time the ice forms on the sides of the waterfall, and if I left that it would form an ice dam. So what I have to do is break break that ice off with a crowbar. So what I don't do is pound on the ice. Pounding on the ice could actually harm the fish. If you pound on really hard, the vibrations through the water can actually kill the fish. So it's a question of trying to lever it off like this, like that. So I'll be doing that every morning throughout the winter with my trusty crowbar. So you can see the fish down there. I think they're near to one of the bubblers because the water is a little warmer where the water is bubbling. You can see the 2 holes. They're left open. They're opened up by the bubblers. There's one right there. Then this one here with the fish underneath it. So the other places the fish will go is down there. There's a cave. They'll go in there. So this is the bridge between the 2 ponds, and what I'm going to have to do pretty soon is actually turn the pump off that powers that waterfall there. I'm standing on top of the bridge now, and that waterfall there, because you can see this small area, which is the bog, is at the same level as the pond. So I'm going to have to turn that waterfall off too. Keep the main waterfall running over there, as I said, the whole winter, but eventually, probably today, because the forecast is for it to get much colder. So today I'm probably going to be turning off the pump that controls that waterfall and this waterfall, and then this will completely freeze over. Most of the fish are right under my feet now, underneath this bridge, because it's a little warmer there. So I'm here today with Franklin, who you've seen in many of our videos. There he is. He's watching his friend, who I'm dog sitting for the day, named Andy. There's Andy over there. Andy is much crazier than Franklin. And seeing them both playing together today reminded me of where this YouTube channel actually started. A year or so ago, I started making short videos following Franklin and Andy's adventures. So to mark the first anniversary of this channel, here are some of those Andy and Franklin videos. Enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video.